Stinky. Yes, I do. I remember when you learned to put your socks on by yourself and to tie your shoes. I remember lots of things about you, my dear boy, when you were a very little mouseling. And the best thing of all, Stinky, that happened to me is when I adopted you and you came into my life, because I do love you, you know, very, very much. Can I have a kiss? Yes, all right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my dear boy, I do love you. I really do. What's that? It's time for the puppets. Oh, so it is. We were having such a wonderful moment there. Hello, my little puppets, mums and dads, and welcome back to story time once again. Well, you just caught me having a little sweet word here with my very special boy who I love so very, very much. And Stinky was just asking me if I remember certain things about him when he was a little mouseling. And of course I do. They're wonderful memories that I have that I keep very close to my heart. I must certainly do. Well, poppets, mums and dads, of course, before we crack on with today's story, I want you to stop what you are doing right now and go and give your mummy or someone that you love a great big kiss and a cuddle. Because of course today is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those wonderful mums out there. And not just mothers, of course, but also other carers and guardians that take very special care of their dear poppets. And it is a very, very special day indeed. It most certainly is. Oh yes, it's wonderful to be a mum, like I am to my wonderful boy Stinky. Well, Stinky, I am waffling on just a bit like I do. So today's story is called, my dear ones, You Can Never Run Out of Love. And thank you, Stinky dear. And this does look like a good one, I have to say. Yes, you can never run out of love, and very, very fitting for today. Oh yes, all those wonderful memories I have of Stinky when he was a tiny mouseling. And here we go, my dear ones. You can never run out of biscuits, Stinky, or run out of bread. You can run out of energy or even flop, Stinky, on your bed. Yes, well, suppose if you're just lying on your bed, you can conserve some energy, I suppose. And if you only eat a few biscuits one at a time, or perhaps one every couple of days, you can sort of almost never run out of biscuits. Or unless you've been baking a lot, I suppose, and you make lots and lots of biscuits, hundreds of biscuits, then you can keep those for quite a long time. You can run out of chocolates, Stinky, none left in this box. When the washing piles up, you can run out of socks. Well, there's a dear poppet there, and she is in a rather large chocolate box, and they have run out of chocolates. And there's another poppet, of course, on a pile of washing, a huge pile of socks. Well, I don't think they're going to be running out of those socks in quite a long time. Oh yes, hundreds of socks there, a mountain of socks and other sorts, bits and pieces of clothing. You can run out of time, you can run out of money, oh dear. You can run out of patience, Stinky, when things don't seem funny. But there's a poppet there, and his dog is running around in circles and seems to have made a bit of a mess there. So that poppet there is running out of patience. He's feeling quite cross with his dog. Yes, and sometimes dogs do make a bit of a mess. That's for sure, they most certainly do. But it's just what puppy dogs do. You can never, no ever, not ever, you can never, Stinky, run out of love. Well, that's true. You can't run out of love. Because of course, if you love someone, you love them for life. You most certainly do. And sometimes, I might get a little bit cross with Stinky over certain things, but of course I will always love Stinky, my wonderful boy. Yes, I most certainly do. You can run out of milk, Stinky. Yes, that poor Puskins there has run out of milk. You can run out of jelly. Oh dear, run out of jelly. Then you can't have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and they are delicious, I have to say. They are rather tasty. Oh yes, there's nothing like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Very tasty indeed. Yes, oh, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. If you run out of nappies, things, Stinky, can get quite smelly. Oh yes, they can. Well, there's a little pocket there. She has a dirty nappy and she needs a clean one. I think perhaps Mum ought to run to the store and buy her some clean nappies. And a bath too, I think, as well. It's definitely in order there. Oh yes, little babies often dirty their nappies. You have to give them a nice soapy bath. You can run out of glue. You can run out of soap. Oh dear. When you know it's too late, you can run out of hope. Oh, you never run out of hope. No, I don't agree with that. Well, there's the pocket there, and she's gluing, busy gluing there. It looks like the Eiffel Tower, or the leaning, well, I don't know what that, no, the Eiffel Tower, I think it is there. Lots of things happening on that page. Gluing away, and she's run out of glue, so she's going to have very sticky fingers and perhaps glue everywhere. Oh yes, it's even on the little poppet's hair there. Yes, terrible. The cat's covered in glue as well. On a very bad day, you can run out of luck. Oh dear, Stinky, look at that. She went down the snake, dear. Yes, on snakes and ladders. Or run out of ideas and get really stuck. But there's two poppets there, and of course they're playing snakes and ladders, and sometimes you do have bad luck, and if you land on the snake, you have to go all the way down. Oh yes, it's dreadful when that happens. I must admit, when I play snakes and ladders with Stinky, he always seems to win. Yes, I'm the one that ends up going down the snake normally. You can never, no never, not ever, you can never, Stinky, run out of, what do you never run out of, dear? Love, that's right, you never run out of love. That's very true. Very true indeed. Never run out of love. Yes, and it's always wonderful to have a cuddle with someone that you love. Love doesn't come in a bottle or jar. It's right there inside you, Stinky, wherever you are. Well, that's true. It doesn't come in a bottle or in a jar. That's very true indeed. Imagine if love did come in a bottle or a jar. That would be quite strange indeed. Very strange. We've got some poppets there playing in some puddles. You don't have to charge it, no batteries inside. Your love can be big, as whole as the world, Stinky, is wide. Well, there's a little poppet there with his dog, and I think it's a bunny there as well, sitting up there in a tree. Very cute indeed, I think. Very cute. You can't measure love in a bucket or a cup. You don't have to worry of using it all up, Stinky. No, you don't have to worry about that. Because love's not a game where you have to keep score. Well, thank goodness for that. And we've got a poppet there with a medal around his neck there. He looks quite proud of his medal, I have to say. Very proud indeed. And thank goodness you don't have to keep score when it comes to love. Whenever you give some, you'll always have more. Well, that's true, Stinky. When you've run out of everything else. There's a little poppet there, and I do believe she's giving the bigger poppet there, perhaps that's her sister, a lovely bunch of flowers. Yes, it's wonderful to receive flowers. It really is. Well, sometimes you can just pick some flowers from the garden. That's wonderful to do as well, and then you can put them in a vase. You'll still find, and there's lots of people on that page, grandparents and young people and little poppets as well, Everyone there together. Lots and lots of people there on that page. Yes, all wanting to be loved by someone. You can never run out of love, Stinky. And there's 3 poppets there having a cuddle together. Yes, you can never run out of love. That's very, very true indeed. Very true. The end. And that was called, of course, You Can Never Run Out of Love. A very sweet story, I have to say. Very, very sweet indeed. Well, Stinky, did you like that story, dear? You did. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed that story. It was a very sweet story, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Well, mums and dads and dear poppets, of course, thank you for tuning in for story time once again. It has come to an end. It flies by so very, very quickly. Perhaps you could read a story about love, or perhaps you could go on a picnic or do something with your dear poppets outside. And as always, I hope you have a very happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye.